All right, Brian, how do you hold this down camera? This thing is heavy.
It is.
How do you do this all the time? I cannot believe it.
It's like you're trying to hold the camera and your hand gets tight, so you gotta like go to the other side.
I can barely even film the intro,
I know,
man.
it's like a 5-8 pound like weight.
This thing really is. I guess it shows I need to hit the gym. We got a lot of stuff to work on, but
you got the muscle.
Yeah, exactly, right? But dude, congrats on the truck. This thing is sweet.
Well, you just had your brand new truck. We just did a video on that.
Yep. Check out Brian's page if you're interested.
If you guys want, if you're into that. Congrats on your truck, by the way.
Appreciate it.
We're not as fancy around here as Christian. He's got deep pockets. We're on a budget. What do they say?
You already got your marquee truck over there, right? So
that's fair. I bought the nicer trucks. What do they say? Champagne taste beer bottle budget.
Right.
This is my champagne taste beer bottle budget. No, what we need in my company right now, we're looking to grow. We've got 3 full-time guys, almost a 4th full-time guy. Doing about 400 grand in business. Heavy lawn, heavy snow. Company's growing every day. We need to get another truck out there for plowing. We got 21 commercial sites, about 30 or 40 residentials. Things are growing. We haven't been disclosing, if you will, like everything that we're doing because as our social media gets bigger, there's more people out there that are always looking at what we're doing, right?
Right, yeah. Same thing over here too.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we're not putting on YouTube.
You gotta be careful. You gotta, because, you know, honestly, one thing I've learned this year, the biggest takeaway is some people don't want you to do as well as you think they do, right? You would think, I mean, you know as well as I do that I want you to do extremely well, succeed and thrive, and you're the same for me, but honestly, I've learned this year, you gotta be careful.
Well, I'll give you a good, for instance, I was plowing one of our newer commercial sites and had a GoPro only aimed at the loading docks, and somebody said, hey, we were doing that site just last year, you're the one that took it. Oh, wow. And I went, how did you even know that just from the loading docks?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, generic loading docks, but that's how many people are watching, and that's how many people can like look at those sites.
Yep.
So you guys have seen like the half-dozen+ sites that we normally do, but anyway, business is growing, business is booming. So what we had to do is 100%, I've got business for this for winter. We're gonna backfill with another maintenance crew. We're gonna be getting into more HOAs, more commercial sites. So that's to be one of our mules, and then we'll have another truck next year, spring as well. That'll actually replace Thunder, little teaser there. Company's growing, and then dump truck in the very near future as well.
Awesome. Who's gonna be running this one this winter?
In the winter, this will be Mark's truck. It'll be a floater, but Mark's gonna be running this. We'll get a 9.2 Boss stainless that goes out next week. By the way, it's like 20 degrees real fuel out here, so I'm a little cold. So basically a floater truck in the winter, but Mark's gonna run this. He's gonna take it home so he can deploy with it. What you guys are seeing, and I'm not sure how I'm framed up, but this is a 2024, like Christian said. It's an XL, but we did get the STX package because the XL, as you guys know, very base. It's got those nasty gray steel rims.
Yep.
Not a lot of tech in it.
Nope.
I don't even know if they come with a backup camera, to be honest.
Yeah, no.
So what we did is we got the STX package. I looked around town. What are all the medium to big guys? What do they all have? And believe it or not, a lot of them have XL STX. They do throw down for the package.
Right.
The STX package is about $5,000, and with that, and don't quote me, but you get the black painted bumper, black painted wheels, the black running boards, the 360-degree camera, I believe. That might be an option, don't quote me. And just a couple of little trinkets that do make the truck a little bit more enjoyable to drive or to be in, especially if you're plowing snow for 8 or 12 hours straight. So 2024 and above, or maybe even 23 and above, but I think 24 and above, they come standard with the LED lights. That's really awesome.
That's sweet. On an XL, that's real nice.
Yeah, the 2023s I think come standard now with all LEDs, which is really crazy because that was a $1,100 package on my truck just a couple years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The XL STX has like more tech than like the 2022, 23 Lariats.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
It's insane for a work truck, for a WT.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I'll take you guys around. We'll try to I don't want to get backlit on the sun here, but you got the beautiful black rims, and I'm a big branding guy. I like the red with the black. Everybody in the green industry is white with green lettering.
Hey, whoa, you calling me out now?
No, I'm not calling anybody out. And that's true. You got to work with your complementary colors like whites, greens, grays, yellows in the green industry. But when you see a lawn landscape company with red and black, or you know, everybody remembers a cow. You know, nobody remembers a cow as the purple cow book, but everybody remembers a purple cow, right? So you got to stand out a little bit. So for us, red and black. Our trailers are red and black. Our next trucks will all be red and black. We want to stay on brand with this. So you got the beautiful black badging, black running boards. Again, we went with an 8-foot bed because long-term we do plan to get into salting. I've got an amazing subcontractor that handles all my salting. We'd like to get into there, hopefully make some more money with salting. Right now we're big heavy into plowing, but as our clientele grows, and the demand for salt increases, we want to have that 8-foot bed, possibly an 8-foot dump insert, different options that we can put in here, maybe a switch and go long term. I don't know. We're still learning all that stuff. I'm trying to listen to Christian and Tom Maggs and all these guys.
Shout out Tom.
Shout out to Tom. We got oh, I got a lock so I can't pull the tailgate down, but
Too much tech.
I do have the, yeah, I guess, right? I do have the fifth wheel camper / snow prep package. And what that does is gives you your 7-way connector back here. So that way you have it up top for a fifth wheel. You got the Stone Go lockbox things. You can take these off with the key.
You got the bed lights there. It's pretty nice.
Is that what it's called, bed lights?
No, see that the light there in the corner? Yeah.
Does it turn on?
Yeah, when it's truck's on.
When the truck's on,
Yeah.
shows what I know. But nothing super crazy. But if I have a fifth wheel camper. If I ever needed a backup truck for some reason, I wanted to get that. It was like a $300 package. You know, that had the fifth wheel prep.
Right.
We got that Chimsel camera up top, which is always nice in case you do hook up that fifth wheel, so you can see what's going on in the back.
What's the bed liner, standard, or is that from the factory? You got
I think it's $400 for the spray and bed liner.
Got it. Okay.
I normally get like a Line X or something, but everybody will say Line X is 10 times better, which I agree it's a better product, but at the same point,
Just a hassle, honestly. Takes you out for a day.
yeah, why lose the truck for another 2 days?
No, for sure.
$800 out of pocket. If Ford can do it while they're putting it all together, then so be it.
For sure.
I'll show you the inside. This still has to get the, like I said earlier, a 9.2 Boss stainless on here. I gotta go visit my boy Yusuf with Route 1. I know you know Yusuf.
Yeah, you gotta come over. I was just there last week.
Promo code Candy10
Tina 10 or Brian's 10,
Brian's-
says 10, whatever you prefer.
whatever. Save some money, but Yusuf hooks it up. We're gonna do lights. I see in your
Yeah,
stuff there.
in the pockets, you gotta do one of the pockets. You gotta do a couple in the front.
Yep.
And honestly, dude, have you
Same
seen?
package,
You
you're
see that?
good.
You got the same. You see on the back of mine, I got the
And the tail.
adapter right there
Yeah.
around the third brake light.
Well, you have the hookup up here, you know, as well.
Yep, I got the 2 in the corner. I got the corner here,
Yep.
and then honestly, do the third brake light. You gotta get that.
That's the way to go.
That's the way to go.
I dig it. I said need the Christian special, you know.
Yeah, the Christian package, right? Let's see the inside of this thing.
Let me open this bad boy up for you guys. Super muddy property, unbelievable.
Oh man, that thing is, man, this is gotta be a Larry, right?
No, this is all the XL. This is the STX. Just
Wow.
cloth seats. You got the 40-20-40. I've never even popped this. How do we do this? Here we go.
First time open the back door.
I mean, the truck has 2 miles on it.
Yeah, right.
Does this open all the way?
Yep, it does, and then it should lock itself. But yeah.
Check that out.
That's pretty sweet. This is honestly the nicest XL I've ever seen.
Well, so I got WeatherTech mats coming.
You know that they're made by me. You got WeatherTech factory up there in Bolingbrook,
WeatherTech by
Mass.
you?
Yeah, that's what the.
I didn't know that.
Owners living in my town. Yeah.
Well, tell them to hook it up, man. Let's
yeah,
go.
I'm trying to get the hook up.
So here's the deal. We went with a super cab. I think they call it a crew cab, because I wanted the 4 full seats, or 4 seats, just in case my main mule goes down.
Right.
We have 4 people that can fit in here.
For sure.
But I didn't need the 4 full doors because I wanted the little bit shorter wheelbase
Yeah.
for plowing.
Yeah.
Right? So I actually ordered a regular cab and called my guy up about a month into the order. It took about 4 months to get the truck. And I said, hey, give me the 4 seats.
Good call.
That way, if my main mule goes down, I got another backup truck.
Right, and it only adds maybe an extra 18 inches, so.
Well, that, and it was like 2 or 3 grand.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't much.
Yeah.
You know, so this is a no-brainer. All the big guys around my town, they all have the crew cab, is that what they call it?
Yeah, crew cab for the long. This is an extended cab.
Extended cab, 8-foot bed.
Yep.
That's what all their trucks
That's a
are
great
around here.
setup. It's not too long, and you got the back area and you got the long bed, so practical.
That's
It's a
it.
workhorse.
One thing, I'll show you this, Christian. One thing that I put in all my trucks, I invite you guys to check this out.
Ooh.
This is those NOCO batteries.
Oh.
These things are awesome. There's different rated jumpers, so make sure you guys get the one that's for like a 6, 7, 8 liter engine. These things are not cheap. They're, I think, like $200 or $300 each. But
I got one too. Yep.
Yeah, these are those NOCOs. This is the first thing I put in all my trucks. We jump trucks, we jump mowers all the time.
Got one. I just got another one. I've got 2 now. Just honestly, so clutch. You don't have to pull up a truck. It's the best money I ever spent.
If you bring in the camera, you can see, like, you hit the button and you got your jumpers. I always keep them charged. These can jump the bigger engines, you know, the 6, 7, 8 liter engines these days.
Yeah, you gotta get the heavy duty ones. For me, the first learning experience was the skid steer. I didn't have one, and I was parked the wrong way. Couldn't get the truck up to it. So those are no brainer in my opinion.
No brainers. Make sure you get, they're expensive, but get the nicer, bigger ones, because the little ones don't have the capacity to jump the big truck engines.
For sure. No,
Right,
definitely.
But we're always jumping mowers, we're always jumping aerators, debris loaders.
Everything.
So all my trucks get those standard. And then beyond that, I mean, just the basic equipment setup. We've got the upfitter switches, heavy duty alternator,
Plow package, right?
plow prep, FX4, the dual battery. Those are the things that you want to check off those boxes if you guys order your trucks. things to consider and think about, because if you don't, let's say you buy a brand new truck, and then I've had guys literally email me and say, dude, I just bought a brand new truck, but it's a 2x4, and I didn't know that because they got a great deal out of Texas.
Right.
But then they drive all the way home and didn't realize that they bought a 2x4 and they want to go plow snow.
Right.
Like it seems like a no-brainer thing, or like the heavy-duty alternators or the dual batteries.
Yeah, must have.
You need that stuff in your big plow trucks with these heavy plows these days. So
Right.
anyway, that's I don't know if there's anything really more to show.
One last thing, I noticed you got the cab lights, and if you ever do a custom order, cab lights, I think maybe a $90 upgrade. It's probably the best money ever spent.
Yeah, the running lights.
Yeah, the running lights. I mean, they look pretty cool, and it's about it. But for whatever, 90, 100 bucks.
And if you try to do them later, it's about 3 to 4 times the amount.
Yep,
to have them do it after.
And much more likely to leak.
Much more likely to leak. Order them from the factory like that if you can. One thing that I will say, Christian, I really love is, check this out. You have the camera up here. I don't know if you have these on your trucks.
Yep.
You have the 360?
Yeah, I got a 360 camera.
That's
sweet.
Dude, my 22 Lariat doesn't even have that.
I commented that on your YouTube or Instagram. I'm like, man, you got the 360 camera.
On an XL.
Yeah.
That's
no,
ridiculous.
it's ridiculous. That's why you paid for it, Brian. This truck probably costs the same as your Lariat that you bought a couple years ago, right?
That truck was just under 80.
Yep.
And this truck is 60.
Yep.
Has as much tech, minus the heated and the cooled seats.
Yep.
And maybe the fancy TV screen.
Right.
But give me a break. Like the tech in here is as good as a 22 Lariat.
It's impressive.
For less than 10-15 grand. This truck all in was just north of 60, but this will be a fantastic investment for Brian's Lawn Maintenance. One thing we already have on the schedule is tinted windows.
Oh,
we
yeah.
do 15 in the back, 35 in the front.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of privacy in there.
I got 35 all around on mine. Otherwise, it feels like you're in a fishbowl, and just I don't know.
I wanted them darkened just so you can't see the back.
Right.
But you know, just the gray interior, nothing fancy, nothing crazy. But this will be a great mule for the crew, and then for crew number 2 as we continue to grow.
Absolutely. Well, thanks again, Brian, for I gotta adjust.
There you go.
Thanks again, Brian, for allowing me to come over to your place, show me around your house, show me your new whip, and allow me to hold your super heavy camera, which I have no idea how you do. My hand's literally shaking right now. But yeah, dude, it's a sweet truck. And anything else?
No, that's it, bro.
Awesome.
Thanks for visiting, and happy holidays to all you guys. And if we can ever be of assistance, check us out on YouTube. Hold that arm up. Let's go. We should do a challenge. How long can you hold it there?
Wrap up the outro. Brian Lawn Maintenance on Instagram and YouTube, TikTok. Turn it off. It's so heavy.
Turn it off, bro.
Turn it off.
It's so heavy.